Good morning. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're all remembering you're an amazing divine being. My second video today. This time I'm going to start with the oracle cards and let them decide what the message is. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Try to step back and see the bigger picture along with the inner work. The inner work that needs to get done, because I think that's what the message is about. Because it was what the last one was about. So we're going to let these oracle cards guide us on the message from within. Yes, the inner work. Underneath, strive for clarity, stretch and reach your dreams. Is this 43 card or 7? Yes. Strive for clarity. That is always the goal, right? See clearly. That's underneath. And on top we have reflect your authenticity. I love this card. Number 7. Your core truths are in the depths of your being. That's where the clarity lies. It's inside, right? I got one more on top here. This is an 8 card, 26. Living with significance. Precision makes an impact. Okay. I really like that a lot. You're all significant. Every single one of you. Every single one of us on this planet, in this universe, everywhere. We're all significant. We all have our gifts and our talents to give to this world to make it a better place. And the best way to find out those gifts and talents is to find out who you really are, and to reflect that authenticity. And by reflecting that authenticity, you are giving other people courage to reflect that authenticity of themselves. And so that we can all have clarity together, right? Isn't that the goal? To all be working together, to knowing our worth, to living significantly. All right, Spirit, I think I'm just going to pull a few cards with this message in mind and see if there's any stories or messages that come up. All right, Spirit, expand on this message. All right, definitely the 6 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So the 6 of Swords is definitely reminding me of this, right? Out to sea. I mean, the sea is such an expansive place, or any body of water. Like, you're at its mercy. But if you can go out there, because it's kind of like our mind too, right? Our mind is so expansive. And if we can go into it with clarity and knowing that we're safe, and you know, that's what this card is about. It's about taking all of your thoughts and your ideas and taking them to a safe space, right? Knowing that that mind of yours is a safe space. It's yours. And then clarity, right? These other 2 cards that popped out were 2 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. What do you want? What do you want? These are all wishes you can have, and focus on all of them at once or one at a time. But it's like you've got to make a decision. Choose your decisions. With this card, this person is going into themselves to find the answer, to allow the answer to come to them. They're kind of like at the stand. They're not taking action. There's definitely some action going to happen because they're swords, right? But what is the action? What's the direction you want to go? Strive for clarity, right? Strive for clarity. And reflecting your authenticity. Who are you? Who are you putting out there? Underneath that, we have the Empress. I like that. The Empress, or the underneath is that, the driving You can call it the shadow. You can call it the subconscious. It's the inner driving, maybe the source of the issue. You know, it can be all those things. It is all those things. Oh yes, and then the Ten of Pentacles in the world. The Ten of Pentacles. Well, the Empress is about creativity. It's the source feminine energy, right? We all have both the masculine and feminine. We all have this desire to unite them within ourselves, because that is the true balance, is having those balanced within you. And then success, right? All your security needs are met. And so you can sit in this, or by sitting in that creative bosom of the mother, right? You can see that it is complete, because then there's the world. The world is the top card in the deck. It's the completeness, all of it together. You've got it all together, because that's the goal. And if you know what that end goal is, and you can focus on that, and you focus on all the things, and then just allow the universe to orchestrate it for you, and follow that intuition, follow the signs, whatever it is that shows you the way. That's going to be the best way. Sometimes it might feel bumpy, because there are some things that have to leave. There are some old belief systems. There are some old energies. There are some old wounds that need to heal and leave and to flow through. But that's because that's what has to happen. You have to allow them to flow through. If we resist that healing because we don't want to examine that, then it's not like it's not like you're going to die. It's just that you're going to delay it a little bit. And it's okay if you haven't quite found that safe space in your head, but it's there. Because you're not going to hurt yourself, right? At least I hope you're not. Hope you're not hurting yourself. Our thoughts hurt ourselves though, right? Our thoughts hurt ourselves. So right now we've got the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands. Five of Wands came in that earlier. It's about how are we thinking about the struggles we're going through. And this isn't necessary. I mean, this is a struggle card in a way, because it's like all these people have their own thing. They're all their own wand, their own rod. We all have our own ideas and our own inspirations. But it's like almost like they're, like on one hand, it's like they're wanting to come together and work together, but they're still like working out the details. Like, well, my idea is this, my idea is that. I feel like this is better. Sometimes there has to be, to get all the cards out on the table so that you can have some clarity, right? Stepping away from the emotional too can help to see it in clarity, like stepping back. I know these are so much water, right? So much feelings, because we are feeling beings, and so we do need to feel it, but we also understand what the clarity is amongst all of that. Underneath that, well, not yet. Not yet. That was a lot of cards. Let's try that again. Just a couple cards. Living with significance. Oh, the Knight of Rods. Fast moving energy, right? You can take that, see it, ooh! Take it. Fly it away. They go fast. The Judgment card, right? That card came up in the last reading too. Same with that Queen of Wands. There's got the inner child, divine feminine, and divine masculine. This is the energies I do tend to focus on that divine masculine, divine feminine within us because we're adults, right? But you have that inner child too. That's where a lot of this old belief systems and old pains and old wounds are at, because you didn't know. But then as you get older, you can learn. You can learn about yourself. You can learn, you can look back and see why maybe those things happened and what you can take from it. And then you can leave the rest. But when you integrate them, it's like this safe space, right? You have a safe space to go inside of yourself to work through all of it. And I feel like this time is coming to a lot of us, and it feels like it's fast. There's a lot to work through because we are moving. Yeah, so this one underneath, it feels like there's a lot going on, and it feels a little confusing and stressful, and there's anxiety. It's like we want to just walk away from all of it. Just get away from it. Because the Eight of Cups is that card of like leaving what no longer serves you. It's not that it's going to stay gone, but maybe just the weight of so many things, you know? And it's interesting too when you have the Nine of Cups right after it. It's like you have to leave all of this back here to go get these. Or maybe you need to walk away from them for a while so you can see them more objectively, away from the anxiety of them, because they all belong there. All these emotions and feelings were there for a reason. It's not like there's no reason for those feelings. There's no, I mean, it's you know, it's valid. The pain and those struggles, they were valid, especially if you use them to grow. Reflecting your authenticity. Let's see. Oh goodness, that wanted to come out earlier. And it was underneath, and I said not yet. Five of Cups. What makes you authentic? What is you? Is it the things that you were? Is it the things that you had? Is it the people that hurt you? Is it the people that you hurt? Is that who you are? I mean, it helped make us who we are. But is it really you? Are all of these things there in place to show you who you are? This card is like regret to me. But the good news is, the bright side, there's two cups waiting. The universe is never going to just leave you without something to turn to. So there's two brand new cups waiting for you. And it's okay to look back. As long as you're doing it in a sense of, I don't even want to put that rule on there because everyone's different. So regret to me is like a sitting energy. It's like you've sat in it so long. But it is okay to look back at the things you had, or the things you felt, or the things you miss. It's okay to look back at them. But then turn back around and go forward, because you can't go backwards. I mean, I suppose we can if we sit in our mind long enough, right? But it's okay to move forward and look at those other two cups. Okay? I mean, this is 3, but you're getting 2 more, right? Let's just get one more message. One more message from Spirit for the collective watching. Something more about the authenticity. Let's expand on this authenticity walk, because I asked you, what makes you authentic? Is it your past? It shows you how you handled things. It shows you where you were. Kind of help you focus on what you're good at. Because you can look back amongst all that and been like, well, what was the constant? What was I good at? Right? What was that part of me that felt so right amongst all of that? That's an authentic feeling, deed, creative project. You know, what are you good at? What are you good at? Because that's you. What drives you to keep trying to do it more? What ultimately drives you and hones? What do you hone? What is it that you keep trying to do better? Right? That's something that you desire, right? And I really want you to look at it individually. Like, what is good for you, right? What makes you feel good? Making other people feel good are great. We are all here to help each other. And I am absolutely a service-oriented person, for sure. But I also know that within that, I have skills that I enjoy doing. I enjoy honing. I enjoy learning about. So what is that about you? Like, ooh, we have the devil underneath that. King of Swords. This Ten of Cups kind of came out with this earlier on the bottom. The devil isn't necessarily bad. It can be bad if you allow it to be bad, but it shines a light on things. The shadows are also where the light hasn't come, or the real light is shining on something that's blocking. The devil can show you what isn't working for you, right? So where in this life of yours has the devil keep shining? I know that sounds contradictive, but it is. Where does the shadow shine? Where does the shadow exist within you that maybe is shadowing things that you enjoy doing, right? Or is it shadowing things that you aren't enjoying, but you want to enjoy them? I mean, we all have to do our shadow work, right? Because then we have the King of Swords. The Queen of Swords came up earlier. None of the other kings and queens have made any kind of show here, except for the Empress, which is the ultimate, queen. She's got them all. But yeah, where is the devil in your thoughts? I don't see the devil as an entity, as a single entity. It's really that shadow part of us that we allow, that we villainize, right? We villainize ourselves when we think we have done something wrong, or when we've told something we've done wrong. And then we internalize it. And we associate it with wrong. But it's still really hard to examine that. But if we can be secure in our mind, well, that's a powerful freaking energy, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Our mind is really where the devil lives, right? Some of us have been associated our egos with it. Our egos are here for a reason. Our egos are here for a reason. That's kind of what the Swords, King and Queen, kind of feel like, in a sense, because our ego is here to keep us on this planet and grounded and aware of what's going on in our consciousness, right? Or in our subconsciousness, because we're spiritual beings. We're divine beings. We're beings of love. And that it's very expansive, but we choose to come into these bodies that are very limiting, right? And so the ego's there to keep you in check, right? To keep you reflecting and to keep you aware. But the ego has gotten a bad rap, and a lot of us have fallen for it, that, the ego is a bad thing. Oh, that's so ego. Is there a toxic ego? Yes. And we do that to ourselves. We make that ego that way. And part of the process that I know I've been working for is when I feel that, it's just like, instead of like ignoring it or getting mad at it or calling it, oh, you're just so ego. No. I've been really working on sitting with it, letting it know, hey, you're not the driver here. You're the support person. You're the support energy. You're the support part of me being here. You give me a perspective to be here. I say I've been working on that, but I haven't actually said it quite that way. But that is essentially what it is. It's a grounding force. And it also is in our mind a lot. Yes, but we have our intuition in our heart and in our gut. We have our instinct, right? We have all these different layers that we have to work with. But yeah, are you, because then there's that 10 of Cups, right? There was the 8 of Cups, and then there was the 9 of Cups before. 10. 10 is the fulfillment. It's emotional fulfillment. It's as happy is. Which obviously is consistently needing to strive for, because sometimes it's really easy to go back to that 5 of Cups when it is not here. But if you just turn around, you're on the path to this. Stop sometimes and look at it if you feel it calling you. Don't shame yourself for looking back. But then remember to turn back around, right? Gratitude. Sitting in gratitude. Well, I hope that was helped, and I hope someone got a message out of it. I definitely was for me too, a reminder for me, constantly reminding myself of this stuff is, because I love this authenticity. Authenticity is the highest vibration. It is the highest vibration of your words, of your actions, of your feelings. You would allow it without blocking it. Now, sometimes somebody else might feel like that's not something they wanted to hear. That's okay. It happens. Maybe they needed to dig in there about something. And that's their choice. That's their choice. Authenticity isn't hurting. It's not hurting somebody else. But all the emotions can sit in authenticity. All those feelings. I mean, we have them. All of those. They're there. We can't ignore them. But when you're in an authentic place, when your core traits are in the depths of your being, then it's not wrong, right? And you're not going to hurt somebody when you're in an authentic space, because authenticity vibrates higher than love. Love is all, right? But authenticity is a reflection of that love. I hope you have a wonderful day, and you keep remembering that you are loved, and you are loved, and you are always surrounded with love.